Hey, hello. I hope this works now. It looks like it's working. Thank God. Okay, so I just did a live video and I had no sound. So, anyways, I'm back and I'm gonna say what I had to say. Um, so earlier today, I started a Instagram channel or Instagram account for Cafe Girl Productions, and I've been doing a lot of live stuff, and it's relatively new, but just talking about like some insights I've been having and sharing that. And I hope that it continues to kind of raise awareness or help people know about Cafe Girl Productions and about me and about my heart and all that stuff. So today, all I was thinking about was what I'm learning about being a businesswoman is that I have all these great visions and they can be overwhelming because it's like, how am I going to get there? And I've learned to break it down, to do little things every day, and then each week, and then each month, and then so on and so forth. And I mean, like, this is a copy of my list. And you can see it doesn't make any sense right now, right? I mean, it's just like, wow. And I don't do everything in one day. Obviously, there's some things that are not crossed off, but I do a lot of things and I just cross them off. And then I just look at it when I sit down, like in the morning with my coffee, and I'm like, what do I need to do now? Oh, I should do that. Oh, I should finish that. And then I get it done, and then I can start a new list. And it can, and it helps those things, those times when I feel overwhelmed, to break it down and make it a lot, smaller pieces. Right now I'm writing grants to fund a film and writing a business plan and kind of processing that and doing a budget and like things like that I never thought I would do, that I never thought I was good at, or even thought any of that. And I had to stop myself and say, you know what, you have to do it. Just do little bits of it, slowly, just a little bit every day. And then before you know it, it's done. When I wrote Nate and Laura and How They Met season 1, I didn't write it all in one day. I would sit down every day, write a scene. I didn't even know what I was writing. I just was kind of meeting the characters for the first time and allowing myself to kind of live in that space as I was writing it, to the next one, to the next one. And I think that that's really cool, is having that kind of process of just like just breaking it down. It makes it a lot easier to plan, to actually see it get done, because otherwise it becomes overwhelming and you quit before you even start. And then another thing, my friend on Facebook posted this thing about how he was celebrating the fact that he found a good parking spot. And he was like, I can't call myself a child anymore because I'm celebrating over a parking spot. And I was thinking about how, with a childlike spirit, children celebrate the small things. They get excited over the small things. They find joy in seeing a flower or a butterfly or a bird. And it's like these little things that we adults are like, we've seen that before, it's not so special. But I think that we need to grab that and keep that with us. So a parking spot is a little thing, but we should celebrate that. We should celebrate the small joys and those small successes, because they build up and they can give us the encouragement, the confidence to achieve the big goals, the big accomplishments. So that's all I was really going to say. We've got some really great things coming along. I won't say what it is for Cafe Girl Productions, but stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Check out our website, www.cafegirlproductions.com. And if you want to support us, www.patreon.com/Cafe Girl Productions. So have a good night, and I hope you're living your best life. And it's like, how do I do this? Okay, I'm back. I just realized that I didn't have sound on that last video. So you didn't hear me at all. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, perfect. It's like doing it like that. Okay. Hi, Thriving Artists. I hope you are all able to join me. I have these, and I'm just gonna kind of wait and see if anyone shows up. I just kind of wanted to introduce myself. I feel like we're kind of becoming a little community. You know, I started the Artist Thriving Network. Before it was called Artist Thriving Network, it was just an artist workshop. And I realized I kept adding people that weren't actors or in any way connected to that. So I felt like I made it the Artist Thriving Network. And I feel more and more now like it's becoming a community that is beyond something about actors. It's about artists. And I think that's a cool thing. Like I said, I shared a post about artists by June 30th. We would do, you could submit something for the banner. And I envision that we could all kind of choose our favorite, and that could be on a car. I'm blanking on the word. You know, one of the bumper sticker for our cars that says like the Thriving Artist or Artist Thriving Network. So you saw that. I hope you guys all saw that. It's in the group, so check it out. So I see that we have Craig and Alex and Sherry and Lauren, and I'm gonna choose one of these for each of you. Oops, it's the angel cards, and it's just like a word for you to think about whatever your situation is, and kind of meditate on that. I hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to think Craig. So Craig, this is your word for what you're going through, for the month to come, whatever, however you see pertinent. Okay. I'm going to put that aside. I'll put it back in later after we're done with this live video. Okay, this is for Alex. Hi, Alex, by the way. It's good to see you. Craig. I hope you're doing well, Alex. Looks like you've got a lot of exciting things in your life. I think you're engaged, right? You get engaged? Congratulations. Hi, Lauren. Okay, this is for Alex. Okay, Alex, this is your word. However you want to apply it to yourself. It's a good one, especially for an actress and a teacher. I hope you're doing well with that, with your teaching, your schooling, and everything. We need a lot of good teachers in this world today. Okay, Sherry, this is for you. I hope you're doing well. Working hard, getting stuff taken care of, and all that stuff. Okay, however you want, however this helps you. And Lauren, hi, by the way. It's been a while. Looks like you've been doing a lot of directing and stuff up in Albany at the theater. I remember in Kitty Baby where I was like with that on your head, laughing, touching. Okay, Lauren. Whatever that means for you, but that's your word. Okay. So yeah, how are you guys? What's new with you all? What are you doing? How are you thriving? Huh? How are you all thriving? I'm doing really well. I've been working a lot, like modeling. Hi, Isabella. Art modeling a lot this month, making a lot of money. Yeah, Lauren. I told you that was a funny thing. You guys should check out Kitty Baby. It's Lauren and I were in it. It's a Wicked Pixie production directed by Melanie Dahl. It's hilarious. So I've been modeling and I've been doing a lot of stuff for the business, getting Cafe Girl Productions up and running, and kind of finalizing some of the web series for that. We're about to go into post-production, which me and my co-producer are gonna be in post. Wow, Lawrence, you're starting your own theater group on the coast. I'm excited. I want to hear more about that. Maybe I can come out and help you sometime. I always like traveling as an actor and doing things in other places and meeting new people. So yeah, keep me posted. Isabella, you just joined us. So I'm going to do, and honestly, you guys that just got your angel card words, I put them back in there. But this word is for Isabella. Isabella, this is your word for the rest of the year, or if you're going through something right now, this is something for you to meditate on. It maybe can help you, give you some answers. Well, that's a good one for an actor. Wait, hold on. Where are you? Very good one for an actor and a student, huh? There you go. And Peyton, hello, my friend. This is your word. I'm so excited, Peyton, that you're about to graduate. It's so exciting. Whoop, that's a blank one. So proud of you. Well, here's a word for you. This actually really kind of embodies you, but however, this word, I can't say what, but it will mean something to you. There you go. So yeah, I think I'm just going to start doing these kind of things, live videos, because like I was saying to the people who just joined, I feel like the Artist Thriving Network is going beyond just being about casting calls and sharing this and that. It's becoming kind of a community. I think there's really this this kind of perception in society that artists, you have to starve in order to be a true artist, and I don't think so. And what does it mean to be to thrive? Well, does it mean to just be rich and be a paid artist and be a famous artist? I think that's one component. So that's just something I think we need to just explore. I mean, I open that up to you who are watching it. What does it mean to be a thriving artist? Let's talk about that. As I said, I made a post the other day about a new feature of the Artist Thriving Network, and I open it all to you because even though some of you may be actors or writers, you could still do this. Create a banner for the Artist Thriving Network. It has to say Artist Thriving Network, and it has to be what you think of when you think of what it means to be a thriving artist. And then send it to me by June 30th as a JPEG, and I will post it in the group, and we'll all kind of, by likes and comments, we'll select which one we like the best, and that one will become a bumper sticker. Now there will be some cost to cover shipping and manufacturing and all that, and then the rest of them are not going to go away. They'll be able to, we'll cycle through them each month, that, you know, you'll be able to see your thing up there. You're at the top of the Artist Thriving Network. So it's just a way for us to become more and more of a community. Yeah. So yeah. Tell me more about your theater, Lauren. And anyone else who wants to say anything. What else am I doing? So we just finished Mind Sick and Time Sick, and we'll go into post-production. That's the Time Key story. It's Time Keys on YouTube, and then on Facebook currently, the Facebook page is called Heartsick and Homesick. So you can watch past episodes and you can see trailers for upcoming stuff. And then we're almost done with Nate and Laura season 2. So very, very close, and we're about to go into post for both of those. And those will be out in the fall. So stay tuned. Like Nate and Laura and how they met on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. Same with Time Keys on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and on Facebook, Heartsick and Homesick. And also Cafe Girl Productions. I don't want to make this about Cafe Girl Productions, but that's kind of big to me. I've been writing these blogs. I don't know if you're aware. And I've been interviewing women about that are in some kind of profession that is frowned upon. I mean, I work as an art model, a fine art model, a nude fine art model, and I can feel a little bit of pushback from that. But then I interviewed a woman that does burlesque dancing. I'm going to interview another one in a couple weeks, and I interviewed another art model and another one coming up, and I even interviewed an exotic dancer, and I interviewed them. Why are they doing this? And how do they feel, why do they do it? And how does it make them feel? And they talk about how it makes them feel empowered overall. So it's been really interesting to do that. So the third one of those should be out tomorrow or Friday. And that's part of my blog, the artistthriving.blogspot.com. I'll write it right here. And I share it every day. Like every time I write it, I put it in Artist Thriving Network. I put it on my Facebook page and all of that. Feel free, all of you, if you have anything like personally you're doing, blogs, or if you have a Facebook page, if you're an actor, share it in the Artist Thriving Network. Let's all become a community. So I think that's it for me. That's all I really wanted to do. And oh, hi, David. Wow, I did not see you arrive. And cool. Look, I like how the Thriving Artist came there. Cool. Well, David, you just entered, so we're gonna have to do this for David. David, this is a word. These are the angel card words. You've done this. You've come to my house and done them. So I'm gonna pull one for you for whatever you're going through right now. And you can use that. Well, I think that's a good one for you, but maybe you can, it can help you in what you're going through. So how are you, David? What are you working on right now? What's going on with you? Can you guys hear me? I can't really tell for sound. Hello? Should I check? I don't know how to check. Oh, look. Okay, cool. You're officially producing a documentary on the Woodhouse in Eagle Point? You're working with Reedsport, the community about the data break over. Nice, good job. That's an awesome thing that you're doing for the school district, Lauren. How are you officially producing this documentary on the Woodhouse in Eagle Point? Say more right now. Say more right now. John Mulaney, everyone. John Mulaney. Okay, good. You just posted. I haven't seen your news. I haven't really been on Facebook except to do this. We were working on a song for Nate and Laura season 2. Who are you producing it on your own? Like, who's producing this? Tell me. Tell us. The group. Tell us in the group. Because some of these people that are watching right now may not be in the group. They may not be here. So tell us. Say more right now. Wood preservation group. Okay. Who is this Woodhouse what is Woodhouse? Woodhouse Preservation Group. Well, it's great that you got this angel card that says adventure, because yeah. Wow. Let me know if you need any help finding a crew, because I know some people. Or if you need any help with fundraising or anything. Are they going to help you? Is Woodhouse, are they going to help fund it, as it were? And anyways, congratulations. What will you be doing for them? Just kind of telling about their organization, documenting it, following them around? Or are you just still trying to figure that out? What is a Woodhouse? What is this Woodhouse? They own the Woodhouse. I feel like Woody Woodpecker. Don't let Woody Woodpecker around their house. I'll check it out. I'll like Google it or something and send me the links. Maybe post the link here for these other people that are watching this. Yeah. So yeah, Isabella Thatcher, I know you're watching. You're a student. What the hell are you doing right now? Oh my God. So is the Wood family, are they like, is it an old, I don't really know Eagle Point. So is it like, how old is the house? Because I love old houses. You know, I told you about the film I did in Eugene, you know, Her Blood, which was filmed at the Shelton McMurphy Johnson house, which was built in 1888. Isabel, we're still waiting for you to answer us. What's new with you? Alex, are you teaching? Are you in grad school? Are you engaged? Are you getting married? I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to let you know. 1870. So oh my God, that sounds fascinating. I just want to see this house, because ever since I filmed at Eugene, I've been fascinated. Well, I've always been fascinated by older houses, but it's been heightened because of the film in Eugene. And wow. And the family still lives in the house? That's kind of cool. Okay, Sherry, what's new with you? Sherry Grimes. You're just sitting there watching this. How's life? How's the grandbabies? Peyton. Oh, not anymore. Okay. Is it just like a museum or what? Peyton, why aren't you talking? Tell us what you're going to do after graduation. Are you going to stay around here? Are you going to move far, far away? Are you going to get your study to become a midwife? I hear you're really good at that. I'll just leave that be. Nobody will know what I'm referring to but you. So that's cool. We could almost be done with this because it's almost 18 minutes in and I don't see anyone else. But it's only the first one. I'll probably do this about once a week. I may do angel cards. Probably next week I'll do some kind of other cards, or maybe read some kind of devotional or something. Actually, will you mind if I'm gone for a minute or two? Stay right there. read a little. Let's see if anyone came. Okay, here. I just found this. I read this like about a year ago, and I think it's a really good thing to read. I'll just read a few pages. Maybe I'll just read this a little bit each week. Because it says, it's called Make Your Mark. Remarkable lives are not an accident, they are earned. Here's how. It's by a guy named Coyote G. Cooper. He's a PhD, so he probably knows a few things. What is the make your mark mindset? Life is not easy for any of us, but what of that? We must have perseverance and above all confidence in ourselves. We must believe we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. It's 6:30 in the morning and your alarm has just served notice that it is again time to get your butt up and start the day. Your current favorite tune, the one you felt confident would make it easier to embrace your dreaded mornings, gets gradually louder from your mobile device. But that makes little difference as you automatically hit the snooze button. It is just too dang early, you tell yourself. Yes, an extra 15 minutes of sleep is just what you need to ensure that the rest of your day is manageable. Just as you escape reality back into a comfy deep sleep, that dang song yanks you back to reality and provides a sobering reminder that you must get up now or there will be consequences. This threat is enough to force you to muster enough energy to wrestle yourself to a hunched position where you make one last attempt to convince your semi-conscious mind that it would be all right to sleep just 10 more minutes. Barely fending off this urge, you drag yourself into the bathroom where you jump into the shower. Wait, maybe jump is too strong of a word here, given your current state of mind. Let's use crawl instead. Yep, you crawl into the shower where the warm, soothing water brings your body and mind back to life. It seems that things are starting to look up for you. Wait, where are we again? Oh yes, the shower part. This brings another dilemma because the water is really comfortable and you don't want to get out. After all, this would mean that you would have to officially start the day and that this is not something you are quite ready to accept. So you spend 10 minutes too long in the shower and then have to rush downstairs to grab an instant express breakfast before rushing out the door hoping that traffic will cooperate so you could get to your meeting on time. This is not the way that you wanted to start your day. You have defaulted to a stressed state, and the rest of your day pretty much goes accordingly. Well, while there are ups and downs, the consistent theme is that you are looking forward to the end of your day when you can just go home and relax on your couch. The weekend cannot come soon enough. Heck, your vacation 6 months from now can't come soon enough. I know what you are thinking. This situation is not representative of my life. Before you get too defensive, consider the fact that the previous example is simply a metaphor symbolic of the general approach that most people have when living their lives. It is entirely possible that you are content with many elements of your life. This is an ideal time to urge you to strongly contemplate the difference between a life that is content and one that is inspired. What exactly would this look like for you if you were brave enough to pursue all your highest aspirations? The fact that you picked up this book tells me that you intuitively know the difference and that you are not completely charged by the way you are currently living your life. You know deep down that you could be living a far more rewarding life. The good news is that you are not alone. In fact, research has shown that nearly 87% of all people are living mundane lives because they have not taken the time to pursue something they're truly passionate about. Make a movie about your life. Want to know a highly effective strategy to assess your true feelings about the way you are currently living your life? Of course you do. Imagine that your life has been made into a movie that is going to be released for everyone to watch in homes and theaters across the world. It will be a movie that encompasses all of your highest virtues, or lack thereof, as a person, and features your key accomplishments up to this point in your life. The way you approach each day, the relationships you have built, and the impact you have made on people will all be front and center for the world to see. Take a moment and close your eyes to envision how you see this movie playing out as of this exact moment in your life. Now stop and ask yourself a simple yet highly profound question. Are you truly happy with your movie? If you are anything like me, then your initial response is probably not exactly one you would like to openly admit. The verdict is in, and you're starring in a movie that is rotten on the tomato meter. 80% of people never reach their peak performance because they lack passion for a specific purpose. Be the star in a fresh film. Let's backtrack a little on the whole rotten thing. At first glance, it would seem to indicate that you are starring in a movie that is so terribly bad that nobody would ever want to see it. This is likely not the case at all. Allow me to explain here. On the site RottenTomatoes.com, they have an established tomatometer that essentially provides a critic rating system for all the movies featured on their site. When a movie is rated positively less than 60% of the time, it is given the status of being rotten, because it is not seen as being a high-quality movie worthy of consumers' time. As you reflect on the flick created about your life, it is likely that you will come to the conclusion that you have cast yourself as the main character in a mundane movie because you are not living near your full potential. It is not that bad, but it is also not great. Likely around the 59% mark, where you are hovering between rotten and fresh on the tomatometer. This movie exercise is not presented to put a dent in your self-confidence. Instead, it is designed to get you to consider the exact type of movie you want to star in so you can make immediate changes in your life to bring it to fruition. I encourage you to really set the standards that will allow you to create a flick that is fresh and receives acclaim. Sure, your movie might be decent now, but have you done enough to make it so memorable that it earns blockbuster status? Or if you are currently living well, are you making the type of daily impact that would allow your film to be deserving of an Academy Award? Regardless of your assessment here, the good news is that your movie is not over. There is still time to manifest a plot that will earn your fresh status in the future. The key is to determine exactly what type of movie you would like to star in, because the strength of your vision will directly mirror the life you experience in the future. I'm going to stop there for tonight. I think I'm going to go. So I'll leave that with you and take time to think about your words. Hopefully you wrote them down. And I hope you have a good night, and I hope you are living your best life. Good night.